Welcome to Angola for a Crunch World Cup qualifier in the African zone between Angola and the visitors Gabon. Angola are rock bottom of this Group F with 0 points to their name. Gabon are not faring much better. They're just a point above Angola in third position. So, all told, this is a must-win game if both sides are to stand any chance of winning this Group F and advancing to the knockout phase in March. Welcome to the Estadio, 11th of November, and it's great to see fans. They're respecting social distancing. There's a cap, so we won't have a capacity 55,000 crowd, but still, it's better than nothing. Keen fans of African football may recognize the stadium, purpose-built back in 2010 for the Africa Cup of Nations. It hosted a quarter-final, a semi-final, and the final, of course. But that was then, this is now. Must-win game, 3 points, and bearing in mind, the reverse fixture is on Monday in Gabon. Quick reminder of the standings: Libya, the surprise package, with a maximum 6 points from 6. They're 2 points ahead of Egypt, with Gabon without a victory to the name, just 1 point on the board. Angola, no points, no victories, not even a single goal. The strange thing is, Gabon could easily have had 4 points if they hadn't switched off in the closing minutes of both their games so far. They were winning 1-0 at home in Franceville against Egypt, but they were stunned by a last-minute goal by the Egyptians. Egypt showing their form, the form that's won them a record 7 cans. That's Africa Cup of Nations titles. On the other group game this evening, we'll see Egypt take on Libya. And if Egypt were to win, they are playing at home, and the second place Egyptians will leapfrog Libya to take top spot in this Group F. Well, these fans, well, I'm sure they're running the gamut of emotions. Combination of excitement, trepidation, and no small measure of anxiety as well. If they can just score a goal, that will boost their confidence. And if it's confidence they're looking for, and a morale booster, well, they only have to go back to January this year for when they actually beat Gabon in this very stadium. So there is hope, but they need to latch onto that and build on it. It's not as if they've been outclassed in the tournament so far. They may not have won either of their games, but they only lost them 1-0. So there is a hope and something to build on there. 1 point separates these two teams in the standings. 44 places between them in the FIFA rankings. So that suggests the smart money is with the visitors, but that'd be discounting home advantage for Angola. They're ranked at 129th in those FIFA rankings. Incidentally, down 3 places. Angola will be looking to channel the spirit which enabled them to qualify for the World Cup finals back in 2006. That was in Germany. 5 African nations qualify, and when I spoke about reaching the knockout phase, if you're not familiar with the qualifying process, there are 10 groups, 4 teams in each of those 10 groups. It's only the 10 group winners who advance, and even then, that doesn't mean 10 African teams will reach the finals of the World Cup in Qatar next year, but those 10 teams play off against each other. Just a knockout game, sudden death if you like, and then The 5 winners will earn the right to represent Africa in the World Cup finals. And exceptionally, because of intense heat in Qatar in the summer, the World Cup finals will be held at the tail end of the year. That's in November and straddling December. That's an unusual phenomenon, but something to look forward to. Our stadium announcer just getting into his groove. And the way it works, if you're not used to these World Cup qualifiers, is we'll have the 2 teams come out onto the pitch, led out by the referee and his match officials, and then we'll enjoy the 2 national anthems of both nations. Always a memorable moment, and also a chance for certain players to calm any last-minute nerves, just to let it all out, sing their hearts out, just before they get down to the nitty-gritty of football business. And if you're wondering, that victory for Angola, in fact their last victory in official competition, that came in the Africa Cup of Nations. Goal scorers Shaw and Lady Augusta. Angola go by the nickname of the Sable Antelopes, and they'll need to be as fast as an antelope if they're to get anything from Gabon. Beware the wounded animal, that's the message. Gabon will be kicking themselves. As I said, by rights, they could easily have had 4 points at this stage. As it is, they've only got 1 solitary point, so they're playing catch-up. They, of course, have a genuine world-class player up front in the form of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, striker from English Premier League club Arsenal. He's been in good form for Arsenal, despite the Gunners in different form so far this season. Arsenal are languishing in mid-table, but as for Aubameyang, well, he's just a goal-scoring machine. 5 goals to his name already in 7 games this season, not to mention an assist. We should be seeing the 2 teams come out onto the pitch any second now. It is just a few minutes until the kickoff. And we've just received some hot breaking news. Panic not, the game will go ahead, all things being well, but the kickoff will be ever so slightly delayed even, and that's because of some COVID testing taking place as we speak. Well, drawing a positive from that, it's good to see that protocols are being respected right up till the start of the game, so bear with us. Don't have to fasten your seatbelts quite yet, but as soon as the game gets started, you expect fireworks. There's so much at stake. That's the simple reason why. So much at stake for both sides. Hopes are high coming into any major competition, especially the World Cup finals, the greatest single sporting event on our planet. Sporting occasion which arguably, more than any other sporting event, brings people together across the globe. These qualifying rounds have been delayed by that sanitary crisis that is COVID-19, the global pandemic. No nation has been spared. So we completely understand the need for those tests to be carried out. No more than the players. It's a challenge for the fans to contain their emotions. Bound to be running high. We'll see that when the game kicks off. I've given you the route so far to this game of the hosts, Angola, 2 1-0 defeats. They kicked off against Egypt, away in Cairo. I'm sure Angola fans don't need reminding, but they conceded a penalty after just 5 minutes. Not the best way to start a game. Egypt converted it. Goalkeeper Hugo Marquez didn't stand a chance, and I can tell you that Hugo Marquez is back in the side. Quite a few changes in the Angola starting 11. And then Angola welcomed Libya to this very stadium. And once again, they conceded, well, they lost the game 1-0, conceding a goal. Again, at a critical juncture, just before the half-time whistle. 1-0, and they never quite managed to get back into the game. They huffed and they puffed. But in truth, they have lacked a cutting edge up front so far. And that's why another change will come in the centre-forward position. I can tell you, sneak preview, that the man who goes by the official name of Kafumana, but by his nickname, Zini, will replace Fabio Abreu in the starting 11. Got to get used to nicknames in the Angola team. You got likes of Zini, Ari Papel, Va, Freddy, Estrella. Makes it tricky when you're preparing the game, just to distinguish their birth name from their nickname. But we're used to that in Portuguese-speaking, football-mad countries. The ultimate example, of course, is Brazil. Neymar, Zico, Socrates, and so on and so forth. To name but a few. An elite few, but still just a few. Well, I must say they're behaving very, very well. In fact, if I were to describe the emotion, I would say almost subdued. Not too hot, as you can see, by some of those fans, wearing 2 layers of clothing, which is a good sign for the players. And of course, hopefully, suggests an even better game of football than if the game were to be played in hot, muggy, sticky conditions. Trophy Stadium. And there's always refreshments to be had. Might even be a good idea to start distributing them before the game, just to keep the fans happy. As soon as we have confirmation that the results have come through, then the kickoff should be imminent. promise you that I'd keep you abreast of any developments, and no sooner said than done, and we have been given a provisional kick-off time. That's provisional with a capital P, I must stress that. And that breaking news is that the kick-off has been put back to hour. So that's, do the maths, that's 25 minutes. So I do apologize for those fans watching in the comfort of your own homes. Hopefully they can accelerate this. But as I said, we'll keep you abreast of developments as and when they happen. In the meantime, of course, you can jack up the volume and enjoy the incidental music being blasted out around the stadium by the match organisers, I can only guess. We see the familiar figure of the Gabon coach, Patrice Neveu, 58-year-old Frenchman. And obviously, this delay is as unexpected for him as it is for me and all you fans watching at home. Out of his hands. He's a well-travelled coach, is Neveu. Certainly in the continent of Africa. Remember coaching 20 years ago. Niger. That was followed by Guinea. Then the Democratic Republic of Congo. Followed by Mauritania. Change continents to coach Haiti. Change continents again to coach Laos in Southeast Asia.
Estimado público, enquanto esperamos.
So there is the confirmation that the match has indeed been delayed due to COVID testing. And at the risk of repeating myself, we will keep you posted of any developments as to an exact kick-off time. So watch this space. Thank you for your patience. And I look forward to joining you for the kick-off proper, whenever that will be.
Caros jornalistas, para a vossa informação, na lista da Constituição do Gabão tem dois números distintivos. O 21, que entra de início, o Congo Ibrahim, o seu número de camisola de facto é o número 22. Congo Ibrahim é o camisa número 22 e não camisa 21. DJ, roda a caixa.
hello to all you football fans getting ready to watch Angola against Gabon in this Africa's own World Cup qualifier. And we have some more breaking news, and that is that the kickoff has now been confirmed for 1700 GMT. That's good news. So that's just, 17 minutes from now. So make sure you prepare yourselves, get yourself ready before we finally get down to football business. Well, football fans, yet more developments as to the exact time of the kickoff. We've just been reliably informed that the big kickoff will now not take place at 1700 GMT. As yet, no specific kickoff time has been communicated, but panic not. As soon as it is, we will communicate it to you. Rest assured. Thank you very much, and once more apologise for the delay.
serviettes. Il n'y a pas les serviettes. C'est bon, c'est bon.
Well, football fans, I can finally bring you the official new kickoff time for this eagerly anticipated World Cup qualifier between the hosts Angola and Gabon. Are you ready for it? Well, it will be 17:30 GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. That's just what, about a half an hour away, just over half an hour away. So make sure you've got all your refreshments ready. Put your feet up, a cup of tea, coffee, whatever liquid refreshment takes your fancy, and we'll be ready for you. Once again, thank you for your patience. Welcome to Angola for a crunch World Cup qualifier between the hosts Angola and Gabon. Angola bottom of Group F with 0 points. Gabon just a point above them in third position. So a must-win game if both sides are to stand any chance of winning the group and reaching the knockout phase. That's how it stands. Libya sitting pretty at the top of Group F. A surprise package, if you like, ahead of the hotly fancied Egypt side. Those two play this evening in Egypt. And Gabon and Angola in the wrong half of the table. Gabon, well, they will have been expecting to have been doing a lot better than that. Sincere apologies for the delay. Due to start, over an hour ago. But if you're just joining us, well, your timing's good, for one. But the reason was a slight delay due to last-minute COVID testing. And that's all we know so far. But we're all used to delays due to the global pandemic, so it's pretty much as we were. The good news is that kickoff is imminent. The two teams were both out on the pitch, just warming up, or rather being put through their paces by their coaches, or fitness coaches I should say. So the scene is set. 3 points crucial for both sides. Gabon, of course, might well have had 4 points, but in the last minute of their last game in Gabon against Egypt, they were stunned by the Faroes, who scored a last-minute goal to snatch a point from that game and maintain their unbeaten record. As for Gabon, still looking for their first win of the group. Onto the host, Angola. Not only are they looking for their first win, they're also looking for their first point. And more than that, they're also looking for their first goal. Gabon start favourites. They have a higher FIFA ranking. Officially, give you them rankings. Gabon, 85th in the world according to FIFA. That's 44 places higher than Angola. But that's on paper. You don't play football on paper. And the advantage that Angola have is this home crowd playing here at the 11th of November stadium. We're just outside the capital, Luanda, in Talatona, in this purpose-built stadium. Built, for those of you with good memories, you probably don't need me to tell you, but tell the uninitiated, for the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations. And as well as group games, the stadium hosted one quarter-final, one semi-final, and it had the honour of hosting the final itself. And for the record, Egypt beat Ghana 1-0. Give me your chart, I mean shirt. Aubameyang, I love you. Well, I wonder, let's say, is that a travelling Gabon fan, or perhaps more likely, a home Angola fan? It's good to see their allegiance doesn't stop at the Angola frontier. But then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is very much the star of the visiting Gabon side. Star of world football. And we just had confirmation that the match is due to kick off in just over 5 minutes' time on the half hour. So far be it from me to say move away from my commentary, but if you do need to answer a call of nature or get some last-minute snacks, something to nibble on, a beverage of your choice, well, now's the time. We've got the national anthems to look forward to, always a highlight of any international game. And I think the fact that it's a World Cup qualifier, well, it just makes it that extra bit special, doesn't it? Angola, they haven't been humiliated in their two group games, far from it. They kicked off with a 1-0 defeat in Cairo to Egypt. Egypt, very much African heavyweights, 7-time winners of the CAN, the Africa Cup of Nations. And then right here, at this very same stadium, Angola lost by the same scoreline to the surprise package of this Group F so far, Libya. So maybe this is their chance to open their account, both in terms of goals and points. Angola, 129th in the world, according to that FIFA ranking. Don't forget, the other Group F game is this evening. That's the top of the table clash between second placed Egypt and group leaders Libya. That game is taking place in Egypt, and if the Faroes were to win, then they would go top, leapfrogging Libya. That's an incentive, I would say. There's a buzz in the air. Noise levels are cranking up steadily as we edge towards that kickoff time. Strumming away on his banjo. Or is it a ukulele? It's one for the musicians out there. The artists we're looking forward to are the footballing variety. I've got to admire the patience of these fans. Been waiting in the stadium for at least an hour and a half. All eyes on the match ball. And if you didn't know, these two sides will meet again in the reverse fixture. That's on Monday in Gabon, in Franceville. Now, these two sides have recent history. They played as recently as January this year. And if Angola are looking for a morale booster, they need look only at the result of that game. 2-0, they won against Gabon. 2 quick-fire goals in 6 minutes after the hour mark by Shaw and Lady Augusto. More of the same, please, will be the message from their coach, Pedro Gonçalves. And just to strike some balance, the reverse fixture was won by Gabon by a lesser scoreline, 2-1. And that was pre-pandemic, way back in November 2019. So something tells me, going by recent form, that there won't be too much between these two teams. Well, the way it works is when the referee and his match officials lead the two teams out, we will then be treated to the national anthems of both sides, and following protocol, you'll hear the Gabon national hymn first, followed by the hosts Angola. they come, the moment these patient fans have been eagerly waiting for. You could feel the raw emotion reverberating around the stadium. If these fans needed a wake-up call after a lengthy wait, well, that was it. The juices are flowing, their hearts are beating faster. Let's take you through the Angola side. A couple of changes from the last game. Back between the sticks is Hugo Marquez, and coming in at central defence is Gaspar replacing Bastos. Carnero comes in at left back replacing Nurio Fortuna. 3 changes there for the Antilles. Today's match officials: coming from Djibouti. Suleiman Ahmed, our match referee. As for the Gabon starting 11, 2 changes. At right back, Paloun comes back into the side, replacing Oyono. And Madinda comes in central defense, replacing Manga. Otherwise, it's as you were. All eyes Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the star of the visitors. There's the coach of Gabon, Patrice Neveu. Vastly experienced. Up and running. Angola hosting Gabon, the visitors. Gabon have a slight edge in this World Cup qualifier for the Africa zone. Both teams hope they can kickstart their campaigns on the road to Qatar 2022. Safety first from Gabon. Nervous first touch by Mfa. Cleared his lines. First throw in of the game. First foul of the game. Referee waves play on. Well, he's right. Angola did have an advantage. Can't help but think the injured party would have preferred the free kick. Well won, getting in each other's way though. No movement at all. Press. Free kick. I'd say he was looking for that. Kanga. Clumsy though by Mario Balbirdia. Pretty close to the corner on the flag. Gabon will have to settle for the throw. And that should be an Angola throw. Came off the Gabon player. A nervous start. Understandable. Can't have been easy for these players. One having to go through COVID tests. Just having to wait. The test for the goalkeeper, Mfa. It's a pretty decent clearance. Chance of the counter-attack as they go over the halfway line. Ball is played a bit too close to Bupenza. gingerly out of the way. It's fast-paced in that midfield. That's an excellent pass, getting behind the defence. First touch is a bit heavy, goes for goal, flashes across the goal mat. First chance of the game. Good effort by Bouanga. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Just for yourselves, that's a delightful ball. That's extra, lots of space. And it doesn't seem to be one or the other. Bupenza not best pleased. They need to get that behind them. Put that behind them, rather. So a let-off for Angola. They conceded a penalty in their opening match against Libya around this time of the game. To keep it tight at the back. Excellent pass, Bouanga. Nicely played through. There's a shot, ricochets off an Angola defender. Back to Bouanga. He's the danger man at the moment. Decent ball in. It's a composed clearance by Angola. That's a foul. Free kick should relieve the pressure. That's the captain for the day, Verde, replacing Bastos as captain. Here's that earlier chance. Well, it's the second chance, in fact. Angola for the run-up. Still in possession, nicely done. Flash wide off the post. Estrella. The captain for the day is Ali Papel. I feel he should have done better here. There it was Freddy with the final shot. Well held up, wasn't easy. Excellent ball. A bit too much pace on it. Marquez will be pleased. He got ahead of Aubameyang. Former Africa Player of the Year, of course. Here, Enrico Aubameyang. Back in 2016. First player from Gabon to ever win that distinguished award. Battle of the number 8s. Best of clearances. Have another go here. Keeps it simple. The decision. Doesn't look that comfortable. And there's the proof. I'm sure Gabon will have picked up on that. Gaspar. He's come in, replacing the former captain, Bastos. That's for Angola to concentrate on their attacking game. With Ali Papel. Couple of steps over. Gets the cross in. Good defending, good solid defending, forcing the tackle, foul rather, by this man, Mario Balburia. Number 8, teammates. Locking horns again. Balloon making the most of that. Actually almost wrestled Mario to the ground. Oh, lovely turn. Fantastic balance. Here come Angola. That's a great run and equally good interception. Top marks to Freddie. Game being played at a cracking pace. Really is a fair old lick. Excellent ball. Well read. No defender likes defending it. Freddie with the pass. Top marks for the interception by Lemina. The midfielder helping out in defence. And it's very, very aggressive play. And it pays off. Estrella, the captain, leading by example. Ding-dong duel. That's a foul. Free kick in a very promising position against this man. Garnero plays his football just down the road for Petroleos Luanda. He was appended by Bupenza. Just that not very subtle push in the back. Frustration really from the forward. Feels he should have had the free kick himself. Freddie, who played that delightful defence-splitting pass earlier. Now it's a chance at the set piece. Big defenders are up, including Jonathan. The far post, that's well defended. Would have stretched his groin. Did well to hook the ball clear. Quick delivery by the ball boys. It's a new facet of modern football. Garnero looks to get forward. Maybe that's why he got the nod over Nurio Fortuna. Now, Gabon very much on the back foot. Time. The quick fire passing lets them down. Excellent tackle. Oh, Gaspar making amends there after a nervous start. That's not him. It's Mario. Super Mario, his fans will be hoping. Great to hear the home fans in full voice. They've got a role to play today. Wanga. There's Garnero, the left back. Lively action, lively presence. Well, not the best first touch, but he gets a free kick. Correct decision. VAR was under pressure. Full name, Simone Miranda, but he goes by the nickname of VAR. Carnero again. That's a misplaced pass though. Yellow card pretty early on. First yellow card of the game against Angola's Mario. Well, it might have come off. Foul against this man, Nadinda. Getting far forward. Did he get the ball first? Maybe this angle's better. Oh, I think it was the scissor action from both players. Forced the referee to give the free kick. Oh, lovely, silky skills. Deep cross in. It looked a bit too physical, that challenge. Fantastic skill by Pupenza. We'll remember that more than the challenge. Marquez taking his time. There's Pedro Gonçalves, Portuguese coach of Angola. Knows this area very well. That's Patrice Neveu, French coach in charge of Gabon. The older of the two coaches. And a lot more experience under his belt. $50 minutes have gone. That's time enough for both teams to size each other up, put out feelers, find out any weak spots. It was looking like the Angola number 6, Gaspar, was looking a little bit fragile, especially under pressure, but he seems to have come through okay. What to watch. Unusual choice, skillfully done, mind. Carnero. That's an excellent pass, perfectly weighted. Ari Papel cuts onto his right foot, got an overlap, and he's used him. Carnero, not the best of headers. Corner kick to Angola. Carnero has impressed me so far. You can see why he's in the starting 11. No disrespect to Nurio Fortuna, the man he's replaced. But he's done a job so far. This is VAR. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger. Big defenders have come up for this, including Gaspar. It's very deep, too deep for Angola. Jonathan Boatu acknowledges the delivery. Did make contact, just couldn't control the header. Good sportsmanship between Boatu and Ndong. Forceful header. It's going to go all the way back from where it came. A bit of oomph into his clearance. Pass. Hugging the byline was Boanga. There's a switch. We did well to control it, but couldn't keep the ball in play. Propenza wears his emotions on his sleeve. I think that's fair to say. Angola winning the aerial duels. Nice combination, lovely pass, defense splitting, gets round the back into the side netting. But their tails are up, Angola, playing on the front foot. Look at that, forcing the defense out wide. Just couldn't get it on target. That was VAR. He's used to playing on the left wing, so perhaps it's because he wasn't on his natural foot. Boanga. Good ball in, nobody there. Aubameyang applauds. Yet to score in these World Cup qualifiers. Now Gabon apply the press. Good dummy. They're playing with a lot of intelligence here, Angola. Whoops. Spoke too soon. Give the ball away. A little bit of space opening up here. Down the left. Boanga, the danger man for Gabon. Cuts inside. Nice cross. Well dealt with, because the danger man for Gabon, Aubameyang, was lurking. Well done, Jonathan Boatu. And he's grimacing Boanga. Gabon will hope that's from hard running, rather than he's carrying a physical knock. Slow down to the pace by Gabon. Not a bad move. The game's been played at a breakneck speed. Good run down by the right channel by Propenza. Would have been a very ambitious pass to reach him. Halfway through the first half, no goals. Well, we're used to that from Angola. And yet to score in this Group F of World Cup qualifying in the African zone. And not for the first time. Bupenza fouls after he thought he should have received a free kick himself. And if you're an Angola player, you might be thinking, there's a player with a, let's say, short to medium fuse. Impossible to say if players note these kind of things in the intensity of battle, but some do. Telegraph by Boanga there. The first mistake he's made all game. Well, Red Carnero carries on the run. Quickly taken. Defensive shape seems to be pretty good from Gabon. Excellent first time ball. He can keep it in play. It's fast, but not that fast. Good effort by Pupenza. Switch to the left wing. I wonder if that's a permanent switch of flanks between him and Boanga. Carneiro. Oh, it falls nicely in the end for Angola. Bearing down on goal. Could this be the first goal? It is! 1-0. Angola take the lead. And deservedly so. Terrific strike. Estrella, the captain, leading by example. They got lucky in the build-up, but no matter. Fully deserved. And what a finish. The home fans are in ecstasy. And that is Angola's first goal of this World Cup group. And what a way to open your account. Celebrations continue. What an emphatic finish. Look at that. Ongoing celebrations. Gabon are already back in position. This point here, they get a lucky break, lucky bounce of the ball. No matter, only one thing on the captain's mind, head down. Good ball by Carneiro. Lovely pivot by Ari Papel. And if anything, Undong, a little too late to react to the danger. What an absolutely emphatic finish by Estrella. Well, it means star in Portuguese. And if that's the only goal of the game, he'll be considered a star in his homeland. You saw the graphics announced Valdemiro Lanera, but he goes by the name of Estrella. And what can Gabon come back with? They took the lead against Egypt in their last game. Well, here come the Angola captain again. They ran into trouble there. Lightning not about to strike twice. In fact, it was Ari Papel. The move was the same. Just got to ride the storm now. Look at the press. Back with Angola. Nice dribble. Ari Papel. Well, I thought it was a corner. The referee disagrees. Ari Papel. Now it's one of those 6 of one, half a dozen of the other decisions. Could have gone either way. Long ball, very good long ball. I'm not sure Boanga or Aubameyang realised how good it was. Tough to control, though, even for a player of his caliber. Patrice Neveu's facial expression tells its own story. In some quarters, this game was being billed. The game which saw the sleeping giant Gabon wake up. But Angola obviously haven't read the script. There's a misunderstanding between the two Gabonese players. The counter-attack is on, that's what we need to see. Free kick, Angola. Referees covering some ground. Angola can afford to play keep ball at the back. Coming up to the 30-minute mark of this game. Very entertaining game it's been as well. Don't want to get too complacent though. Football cliche goes, you're never as vulnerable as when you've taken the lead. They don't look vulnerable, it has to be said. Play the ball over the top. Referee Suleiman Hamed has doing a pretty good game so far. That's offside. It's a harsh decision. Angola certainly had the momentum. 15 minutes. I think Gabon will be pleased to hear that half-time whistle. They really do need to weather the storm here. Angola look irresistible. Carnero. Maripapel. Dispossessed. Possession stays with Angola. They're throw-in. First touch, slightly heavy, spoke too soon. Thought he'd killed the ball stone dead. Pedro Gonçalves, 45-year-old coach. Got to say, compared to his opposite number, Patrice Neveu, Gonçalves, nowhere near as experienced. Was in charge of the local club. They play their football here. Primero Augusto was in charge of their youth team. Aubameyang is the target. It's Madinda trying to scoop the ball over the top. There's not much in that. Carnero, good call for the ball, can't get enough of it, can he? Free kick goes Gabon's way. Thought he might have played the advantage there. home fans will be pleased. Their team have rewarded them for their patience after this game was delayed by 90 minutes due to late last-minute COVID testing of the players, that is. Disappointment etched on the Gabon players, in particular this man, Obiang. Just. Meaty clearance. A very good pass in the end to Bouanga. I haven't seen too much of the star player of the visitors. 50-50. Diogo Porco. Acrobatic control, but it comes to nothing. And the counter-attack is on. Terrific upper body strength. Can it be 2-0? Taken in wide. Good ball in. Flashes over the head. That was a chance. Well, he's deadly at set pieces. Excellent play by VAR. It's a case of Vroom. He's got the speed, just took him out wide right. Trying to find his captain, Estrella. In the end, the delivery wasn't good enough. But here they come again. One-way traffic this time, goes alone. Right decision. Yeah, Bouanga made a meal of that. Looking for the free kick, or looking for the throw-in. When he realised he'd lost possession, he just collapsed. Watch for yourself. Well, there is contact in his defence. There's more contact there. There's a lot at stake. Physical, very physically intense games, these. A little bit of back chat from Bouanga. Can't see who that's directed at, but we can well guess. In fairness, it wasn't at the referee, Suleiman Ahmed, but I do think it was at one of his assistants. Good ball out wide. That's frustration coming out now. It was Diogo Porco. Just rushed in, and he knows it. Clever play by Ari Papel. And it was instrumental in the goal. Just what, under 10 minutes till the half-time whistle. It's been a physical game, but we haven't seen too many stoppages. So I don't expect anything more than a couple of minutes stoppage time. Lovely first touch. Second, not so good. Decent ball in. Although no Gabon striker in the 6-yard box. In the danger area. As I said, I don't think that half-time whistle can come soon enough. For Gabon, that is. Angola, well, the impression they'd like to carry on without it. Snapshot, good effort. Well, that's the danger. Always worth a shot on goal. And that was from some distance out. Marquez hasn't really had that much to do in this game. Well, outside the area. And he's been their danger man, Bouanga, for Gabon. Snapshot, not much backlift to the shot either. Almost a whipped effect with the shot. Marquez spilled it. But I bet it stung his knuckle, his palms rather. Free kick to Angola. It's some distance out. Sent wide right, good header, free header. Oh, slipped at the wrong moment. Back on his feet though, goes round the defence. The defence is non-existent. Appeals for a penalty. Went down rather too easily. Great first touch. Stayed down as well. Play goes on. And look at that. Carneiro came over from the left to tidy up on the right. What a game he's having, the left back. Might get a chance to see the flashpoint at the other end. Here it is. That's 50-50. Nothing in that. Or is his boot, is his foot trod on, Harry Papel's, by that man, Kanga? The referee was too far away from it. We got ourselves a major talking point. He's now receiving medical treatment. Well, it looks more serious than I first thought. It's been stretchered off the pitch. Sometimes, though, they do bring on the stretcher as a matter of course. That's not the incident, nor is that. Just a quick show reel of his best moments so far. Can he keep it in to save the corner? No, he can't. The fizz has gone out of the game. Things are going a little bit flat. Now that could suit Gabon. Good header out. Can Gabon improve with the follow-up corner kick? Bouanga plays it out wide and inexplicably Bopenza falls over all by himself. It's a funny old game. One minute to that half-time whistle. Gabon, to their credit, playing up to the whistle. This could be a last chance saloon, certainly within regulation time. Without a doubt, Gonçalves will be the happier of the two coaches. Interesting to be a fly on the wall of the Gabon dressing room at half-time. And that's easy. Meat and drink to Hugo Marquez. Just 1 minute of additional time, and we're coming up to the end of that. I'm not surprised. He needs a stretch. And there is the half-time whistle. The man we just saw, Carneiro, has been my pick of the bunch for best player. And it is Angola, the hosts, who go in 1-0 up against Gabon at the half-time. Scored the goal after 25 minutes. Valdomiro Lamera. Excellent strike it was, and thoroughly deserved too. Can they keep it up in the second half? There is the goal scorer. Wait and see. And why not? A forward draw. Angola are on a roll. Can they sustain it? Join us in the second half in 15 minutes' time.
pressa, moço. Muita pressa. Tá com pressa, moço. Muita pressa.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang leads out his Gabon team in the World Cup qualifier between Gabon and Angola. Surprisingly, the Gabon team first out. I'm sure they were given the riot act by their coach Patrice Neveu. They simply haven't turned up, Gabon. No cutting edge up front, looking shaky in defence, and out-muscled and outplayed in midfield. And that's credit to Angola. They have hit the floor running at the hosts. The big question now is, with that one-goal lead, can they sustain it? It's the beauty of a half-time break as the Angola team come back out onto the pitch. This man, Hugo Marquez, has not had that much to do. Truth. Gabon will be making sure that all that changes in these next 45 minutes. Angola are up and running, scored their first goal in this World Cup qualifying group. Gabon, meanwhile, have conceded a goal in each of their group games. Remember, the reverse fixture is in Gabon on Monday. Realistically, if Gabon is to stand any chance of winning the group, they have to win back-to-back games against Angola. So they've got their work cut out over the next 45 minutes. And it is Angola, the hosts, who kick off the second half. They lead 1-0, go straight for the jugular against Gabon. There's the goal scorer, the captain, Estrella. Proper name is Valdomira Lamera. He's watching to the long ball, Gabon. Feels the handball, duly given by the referee. Suleiman Hamed had a good first half, I think. Wanga, best player on the park for Gabon. Takes it short. Attempt on goal. Spilled. Follow up. 1-1. Gabon back in the disallowed. Or is it? There's confusion here. Well, the game goes on. The goal has been struck off. Consternation as well as confusion for the Gabon team. Well, top marks. See their goalkeeper, Hugo Marquez, studied the referee, saw his decision, and got on with the game. Nicely done. Still in with a chance. Back here. Oh, wide of the post. Brilliant improvisation. Well, it didn't go in, but my, oh my. Verde very nearly doubled Angola's lead. Good build-up. Ali Papel goes round the defence, feeds Verde. Verde with his back to goal. Just thought it was worth a chance. And why not? Did he know that there were at least 3 Gabon defenders behind him? If so, terrific presence of mind. An element of luck. Harry Papel, I don't think it was a pass to Freddie, more of a shot which lacked pace. Gabon have got the ball in the back of the net, even though it was disallowed. Why is a mystery. Maybe we'll come back to that. Decent ball in, but to nobody in particular, by Pupenza. Well, here it is. Well, it's clearly for offside. Hugo Marquez spotted it straight away. The question is, were those players active? He can't believe the decision, Campoanga. The referee's decision is final. Another free kick. Now the last one was quite imaginative. In fact, if anything, it took Kanga by surprise. The man who had the shot on goal wasn't expecting it. Obviously felt he didn't have too many options, so he just went for goal. Very nearly paid off. Boanga again. Better delivery. Wide of the mark. Just about doing enough. Aubameyang was the target, and they need to bring him into the game a lot more, Gabon. It's not every African nation in the World Cup qualifiers who can boast a former Africa Player of the Year, as Gabon can. Boanga has gone over to swing this corner in. It's deep, and once again, Angola get there first. They're winning the aerial duels. That time, Inicio Santos. Easy, too easy. At least Pupenza got it into the penalty area, a 6-yard box, but there was no pace on it, and just as importantly, no teammates in the danger zone. Kanga. Dealt with it well. Wasn't easy for Caspar. Angola just need to compose themselves. A couple of decisions they feel have gone against them. Well, it's a free kick. It's a free kick first from that challenge. Maybe more than the second one. Mario trying to wrestle his opponent. And it's almost a carbon copy of the position from a free kick. Good effort on goal. Watch the deflection. Hugo Marquez was. It'll be a corner kick. It's a good period of pressure for the visitors. This time Kanga will take. Swung into the penalty area. And Boanga's first touch was heavy. Well, we heard a scream. Well, that's where it came from. Here's the effort, taking a deflection. And he certainly got some welly behind it, did Undong. But that doesn't explain the challenge and why this Gabon player is down in the penalty area. Gonçalves capitalizes to pass on some messages. Good sign language, more than spoken. And the referee, Suleiman Ahmed, calls for the stretcher before changing his mind. And that means the player is back up on his feet, which is good news. Certainly good news for Gabon. There he is, Lemina. He's moving pretty gingerly, you have to say. He'll have to run that off. And it seems to have happened all by himself, or by itself. Magic spray. Wants to come back on, but he doesn't look 100%, does he? Well, he can let that one go. Well left by Carnero. And a quieter start to the second half than the first. And that's because this man's team, Gabon, have had the better of the second half so far. Really would love to have been a fly on the wall of that Gabon dressing room at half-time. Patrice Neveu, I'm sure, gave them a rollicking. Free kick. Spread wide. And they'll take that one then. Corner kick. Kanga's header looked a bit casual. Freddie is the set-piece specialist for Angola. Tells his teammate where to go. This is mine, he says. Good header, and there's a second goal. 2-0, Angola. They double their lead. Ari Papel. The man in the right place at the right time. Well, that has come against the run of play. Gabon had dominated the second half. And then a casual header leads to a corner kick, which leads to the second goal of the game. Group celebration, always a good sign of a good team spirit. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's Gabon are in trouble. They have a mountain to climb here in Angola. Good delivery by Freddie. And the danger, well, the assist coming from a Gabon player, Bioko Poko, heading the ball into the path of Ari Papel. And that will be one of the easiest goals he'll ever score. Makes a beeline to his teammate Freddie. Well, I wouldn't say it's game over, but 2-0. It's a healthy lead to have, isn't it? Still a lot of football to be played yet. 56 minutes. Just in case you're confused by the name on the graphic, it's the same situation as the first goal. The second goal scorer's full name is David Manuel Alfonso, but he prefers to be known by the name of Ari Papel. Quite why? That's a debate between you and him. done. Because had he tried the back pass, Ari Papel would have been lurking. Correct decision. Coming up to the hour mark, that's a casual header. And that nearly fell very kindly for Gabon. Fine margins. That's the difference between victory and defeat sometimes. It's a cool customer, does Hugo Marquez. Got the nod for this game ahead of Kadu. Coach seems to be alternating between them. Marquez started the first game in Egypt. Kadu got the nod. The defeat to Libya. Marquez doesn't have that much to do. He's spilled a couple of free kicks, but Gabon weren't able to capitalize. Nicely done. Taking the ball by the horns there is Paloun. Verde. Foul. Slightly lucky. Didn't get a yellow card for that. Cynical challenge. Boango does get a yellow card. Now, is that for dissent? Well, that's not Boango. Perhaps it was for back chat. Angola again. Got the bit between their teeth. Those red shirts flooding back into defence. I make that, what, 3 against 7. Well, that's what Gabon have to change. They're a team playing without conviction, certainly without shape. Dare I say it, almost looking demoralised. But they've got half an hour to change all that. Home fans are in 7th heaven. Of course, victory here will enable Angola to leapfrog Gabon and move on to 3 points. Certainly give them great confidence before the reverse fixture on Monday. Their coach trying to keep their feet on the ground, make sure they don't get carried away. Good ball, incisive and direct. Boango just picked up a yellow card. Well played. Depenza persevered. Spot of aerial tennis. Look at that. Great upper body strength. Can he keep it going? No, but he needed 3 white shirts to get the ball off him. Now they seem to be playing with an increased sense of urgency, Gabon. Playing shorter passes. Look at that double marking. That'll please the coach, Pedro Gonçalves. You shouldn't be too surprised. Angola beat Gabon 2-0 here in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier back in January. referee having a word with Zini. Haven't seen too much of him, in fairness.
The game has lost its buzz, will suit Angola. Hopeful ball. That's his chance for the number 3. Easily dealt with by Mfa. Nice give and go. Cutting through the defence like a knife through butter. Not sure Estrella will have appreciated the little digs in his back in that incident. And Angola are warming up. The substitute would be their first of the game. The surprise, perhaps, is why Gabon haven't done the same thing. It's not working yet. Change here. Star player Aubameyang, puffing and puffing. Can't do it all by himself, though. And here is that substitution. And it is Madinda going off, and his last contribution will be a yellow card. Well, he's played his part. I beg his pardon, it's Ari Papel. And he gave Angola a 2-0 lead. And the man coming on, Zito Luvumba. And he prefers to go by the name of Zito. Confusing if you're not used to it. And now, here come the Gabon substitutions. Number 15 comes on. Off goes Penza. Ndong replaces him. Those substitutes, they have officially 1/4 of the game to make an impression. Well, that's a fighting start. Long ball. That should be easy for Hugo Marquez, and it is. Despite the attentions of Aubameyang.
That is Zito. Came on as a sub in the last game. 19-year-old. Plays for Como in Italy's second tier. Como by that beautiful lake in northern Italy. Not doing too well though, currently. Down in 16th position. Look at Angola again. This man is irresistible, is Freddy. Not that time though. Now that seems to be 50-50. Freddy will say he was giving as good as he got from Lemina. Still, Gabon just can't string more than a few passes together. Into the corner. Lemina forced to work there.
Joue vite, Obi, joue vite, Obi.
20 minutes left. Clock ticking down. And this will be one of Pedro Gonçalves' most memorable victories. Especially if Angola build from it. We go on to take points off Gabon on Monday in Gabon. That's better. And the idea was good, just couldn't control it. Madinda, the culprit. Booted upfield, and as it is, it's an excellent ball. Terrific play. That was Zito. Luvumba showing up with a fresh pair of legs is always a good idea, especially at this time of the second half. Even the great man is making mistakes. Well, it just shows he is human. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He will take his time. The second half, it's like the rhythm and intensity of the first. And as I said earlier, that will play into the hands of Angola. Should I say the feet? Well, the red shirt's back. It's a good defensive block. A little bit of space here, though. Good ball in, and an equally good header out for a corner. Obiang, the left back, doing his bit. Well spotted, a little bit of space there. Gaspar, I should say. Two players getting in each other's way. Fatigue beginning to creep into the game. Marquez colliding. It's an unusual approach, just scooping the ball out of danger, but also out of his penalty area. Just poured it like a bear. Oh, lovely skill. Makanga tries for goal, decent chip. And Marquez goes to ground without any player being around him. Let's see again. It could be a delayed reaction from that challenge. Yeah, there's an impact there with Pawanga. But he certainly got back to his feet again. Must have been adrenaline. But of course, this helps his team. Interrupts any rhythm that Gabon might have been hoping to pick up. Once again, straight on the attack, and that was a crucial interception. Very acrobatic with it. Showing a little bit too much of that. Too easy, too close to Marquez. He buys his team more time. Too much on that. Gabon enjoying the lion's share of possession, but not able to do too much with it at the Panthers. Also known as the Brazilians because of their first-team kit. Similar to Brazil's. Yellow top, sky blue shorts, and they take a leaf out of the Brazil team's book. To get back into this game. We trailed by 2 goals, 50 minutes to go. And it's hard to remember too many clear-cut chances. Could this be one here? Gabon relieve the pressure. Come over the halfway line. They're outnumbered. Oh, lovely, lovely change of direction by VAR. Referee calls for attention. Clutching his right buttock. Or is it his thigh? Whatever. There's the substitution. Off goes Madinda. On comes Ochanga. Luis Aneka Ochanga. Now Madinda we thought would start as a right back, but has in fact been playing a lot further forward. Slemina, who's been playing deeper down as a left back, with Undong switching to the right back position. Will it be the last contribution that VAR makes to the game? Seems to be staying on the pitch, obviously enjoying himself. Another yellow card. Yeah, as I feared, the game is becoming increasingly scrappy. Wild shot. Worth an effort, though. Wakanga. It's been like the curate's egg. Good in parts. They stood off him here, though. Certainly generated pace and power on his shot. Just way off target. And Freddie has picked up a yellow card. That's the confirmation. Freddie, yes, it's another nickname. His proper name, Alfredo Ribeiro. But at least that's closer. His nickname's closer to his proper name than some other players I could mention. Slipped. Got away with it. Yeah, right idea. He was looking to play in Mario. Paid the price for it, though, but has won a free kick. Paloon putting in the extras. And the substitute, Zito. 10 minutes to go. And from Gabon's point of view, the ball is at the wrong end of the pitch. Nasty taken. Oh! That was a golden opportunity. Didn't seem to realise. Jonathan Boatu, busy complaining. Great delivery from his captain, Freddie. Not for the first time. Well, he seemed to be caught in two minds between heading and controlling. I think he's trying to deflect attention from his own mistake. At the very least, he could have headed it across the goal mouth. Still, when you 2-0 up, I guess you can afford to make mistakes like that. Another mistake. Carnero slipping, recovered well, clear. It's a better ball in, free header. No direction on it, though. Kanga, decent delivery for the substitute, Meye Mim Dong. Yeah, ball was just behind him. Always going to be tough to control. Got power on it, though. And the substitutes continue to come onto the field of play. And this man will get a big hand, Estrella. The man who set them on their way. Replaced by Enrico Castro. Sudden burst of speed. Paid off. Carnero conceding the corner. Tentative applause from the Gabon coach, Patrice Neveu. A bad delivery off the post. One. There it is. They pull the goal back. 2-1. Marquez is furious, and that could be a lifeline for Gabon. All they needed. They've enjoyed a lot more possession in the second half without really feeling they were going to break back into the game. Good header and an equally good follow-up. Well, right place at the right time for the substitute, Mandong. And a good header in the first place. by Paulun. Came on. Going to be a nervous final 7 to 10 minutes now for the hosts. And great for the neutrals. That's where Angola need to play it. Up in the Gabon defensive half. That'll be the logic. Expect the same again from Inicio Santos. There it is, another long throw. Poor defensive clearance. His coach wouldn't have appreciated that. Way off target. Freddie feeling the pain. Sportingly helped up to his feet by Kanga. Probably because it was Kanga. Well, actually, I take that back. I was going to say it was Kanga who got in the way of his shot. In actual fact, it was the substitute. The man who's just scored and pulled the goal back, Maya Mindang. Five minutes. All about game management now for Angola. For Gabon, it's about getting the ball up the other end of the field. Yep, certainly. Angola's coach, his body language, Pedro Gonçalves, is a lot more negative. Arms crossed. Anguish expression. Freddie chips the ball up. Infringement. Watch Gabon get a move on now. Still time left on the clock. Carneiro plays it back to Marquez. To point the finger, Angola seemed to be merely pleased just to get the ball in the Gabon defensive half. I'm not sure that's enough. Building play would do the trick, but Gabon have got the upper hand here. Their tails are up since that goal. Brought them back into the game. Aubameyang. Wanted the ball back. And he got it back, and he's got a throw in as well. Well, he's not 100%, is he? The fullback. I say fullback, he's a winger, but he's playing at fullback here, is VAR. He's worked hard as Aubameyang, but there's been no standout moment from him. The ball's pumped across the goal mouth. That man, Carneiro. Safety first. So Angola will need to focus in defence. Bouanga with the outswinger. Cleared. Unused far. There's another Gabon shirt. Kanga, nicely done, free header. Spills it again, does Marquez. Nobody following through. Watch him take his time. Nice dummy by Kanga. Decent chip in as well. It's that substitute again. Got to say, it's proven a good move by Patrice Neveu to send on Mendong. Got a goal. Nearly forced a mistake. touch of the ball. On top marks. To another substitute, this man, Ochanga, for staying on his feet. He only fell after the referee had blown his whistle. Despite the attentions, considerable physical attentions from VAR. 90 seconds of regulation time left. Great control. Well, there may have been contact on Bouanga, but he certainly likes to overdo things. It's a question of the boy who cried wolf. Not the first time he's done it. Either the referee didn't see it, or he's tired of seeing it. Frustration creeping in to the actions of the Gabon team. That was Paulun. Now a little bit of space here. 1-2. Had a lot of air on the return ball. They're not going for goal here. Just playing, keep ball. Here's a chance though. Ball didn't bounce kindly. That's better. They sustain the pressure. Jinking run. That'll be a corner kick. Well played by VAR. Had serious doubts as to whether he'd stay on the pitch after a series of tackles, but he's done well. Those smiles even on the home fans' faces tell us that we've reached the 90 minutes. And now we go into stoppage time. But how many minutes? That's what Gabon will be asking. Freddie's free kick is good! Clean off the line, but it could be over the line. Celebrations begin. More confusion. Jonathan Bouatu celebrates. Is the goal given? You know what? I think it is. Bouatu celebrates. 3-1, and that is game over. No matter how much stoppage time is allowed. Well, not for the first time. We had a controversial goal-mouth incident. To the naked eye, it did look as if Jonathan Bouatu had got the ball over the line. Play went on. Then I think the referee consulted his assistants. And that should be that. Well, not surprisingly, Gabon arguing the toss. They had a vested interest, and that's an understatement. Judge for yourselves. Outswinging corner. Goalkeeper stops. Oh yes, clearly over the line. No doubt about it. Well, the goalkeeper, Umfa, did his level best. That's a very good header. Because it was slightly behind him, and yet Jonathan Bouatu generated enough power on it. One nation, one selection, meaning one team. Well, we're into the second minute of stoppage time. Confirmation of Jonathan's goal. We still don't know how many minutes of stoppage time there are, but dare I say, it's irrelevant. More frustration creeping into the game. That time, Bioko Poko. Wisely, I think. Angola bring on 2 more substitutes to count down the clock. Well, coming off is Simone Miranda, who we know as VAR, replaced by Eddie Alfonso. Chance on goal. That would have been spectacular. That would have been the icing on the cake. And Freddie hands over his captain's armband. It is Verde, replaced by Errol Nielsen Kalmo. Not that these substitutes will have much time to make an impact on the game, but they will be able to join in the celebrations, and that can't be bad. It's only a matter of seconds now. And the referee does blow his whistle, but that's not the whistle the fans were hoping for. The Angola fans, that is. In this battle between South and West Africa, it's Southern Africa which is prevailing. Good take by Marquez. And that looks like the final whistle, judging by the reactions of the Angola players. Indeed it is a memorable victory for Angola. They really deserved it, especially from their first half performance. They took the lead through Estrella. That was after 25 minutes. They doubled that lead 10 minutes into the second half through Ari Papel. Gabon pulled the goal back 7 minutes from time through Abe Mbong, the substitute. That made for a nervous final 7 to 10 minutes for Angola. But in the end, Boatu Jonathan made sure of the 3 points. And what a memorable victory. And fully deserved as well. A lot of the smart money was going on Gabon, possibly due to the presence of this man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, former Africa Player of the Year. But in truth, the Arsenal striker really couldn't lift his team. He tried hard, just like his team. He put in an honest stint up front, but it came to nothing. And now, Gabon's coach, Patrice Neveu, in earnest conversation with the match referee, Suleiman Ahmed, and the referee's assistants. But I think they have to face the facts. And there's confirmation. Angola leapfrog Gabon, who are now rock bottom of the group. Angola on 3 points, and Libya against Egypt, that top of the table clash will decide the outcome of the group at the halfway stage of games. Well, thank you for your company. Angola will celebrate long into the night. Thank you for joining me, Tony Jeffers. Good night.